Good morning, friends. It's Jan. It is Thursday the 10th. So I did harvest some sugar beets this past weekend, and this is what I love here. I love this also. As you can see, they're not that big, and I believe I need to really till my ground so that way they can have a deeper sorry for moving around. That way the ground, they have enough space for their roots to dig through. That's why they're kind of small. But that's okay. They've already matured enough. But what I'm going to do besides using the sugar beet part is I'm going to make a nice, they're a little wilty because I had them in the fridge. I'm going to make a nice, not really a soup or anything, but I have some pork meat that I thawed out a day or two ago. And we're going to go ahead and make a nice meal with it. Okay, friends, so I have my skillet on low. And I'm just making this up as I go because I think this sounds pretty good. But these are pretty nice looking. I got these at Cost Less Food Company. The way you could see what I'm doing, and I thought they looked really good, and they were on sale. I don't remember how much they're on sale, but of course, you know me, I'd buy them when they're on sale, so it must have been a reasonable price. And then I didn't show it on a recent video. However, I think a week or two ago, when Save Mart had their 10 for 10 sale, they had a huge, at least this big size of pork loin roast, $1 a pound. So I paid about $10 for 11 pounds or so, over $10 for about over 10 pounds of pork meat. And that pork meat really looked beautiful. It didn't look questionable or anything. It was absolutely beautiful, just like how this pork meat is here. Pretty. Okay, so I have one more in here. That one I'm going to save for something else. Just going to put my meat in here. Let the pork meat cook and toast. Okay. Get this out of the way. Take this and wash it. Okay, so nice, has been nicely washed. So I did plant some more sugar beets. I'll probably do a video later and do a little tour. And surprisingly, I mean, well, we still have been in the 80s here in California, so surprisingly my cucumbers are still giving off cucumbers. My cucumber plant is giving off cucumbers, which is really nice to have. There is nothing better than a fresh, crisp, homegrown cucumber. So tasty. Compared to the ones at the grocery store that just taste like biting into crunchy water. There's like no flavor in it. Same thing with the tomatoes. No flavor at all. Okay, got some of that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Just enough. So for those of you that have been following me the past couple of videos, it's getting crazy here in California. Well, I shouldn't say it's getting crazy in California, but I was very surprised. I mean, they're doing a curfew because of the power outage. At a certain time, I believe the power goes off. And, you know, the police department said that it's for safety, to prevent looters and thieves, which is true. That is true. When you have something like this, you do get those thieves and those looters take advantage of these situations. So, I mean, it is good on one hand that they did this, but at the same time, I have that feeling of like it's just a little test of, let's see if we tell the people this is the reason we're doing it, they'll be okay with it. So I just found it kind of strange that there was a curfew for pedestrians. I mean, they did allow people to, you know, travel in their cars, and people traveling in their cars can just do as much looting as someone on foot. So anyways, yeah, I'm just glad that I started prepping. You know, I may not be hardcore, but the amount of food I have upstairs, do I need a whole Costco warehouse of food? Probably not. But do I need more food and water than what I already have stored upstairs? Yeah, I do. So I need to get on my game. So anyways, so for those of you who've been following, it's just quite crazy. I was telling one of my friends on YouTube, Joy, that it seems like it's like a movie coming to life. So it's very strange to see these things happening. You know, like we have to have these power outages, these mandatory shutoffs to avoid fires. But I don't know. I mean, people need to dig deeper to see what PG&E had done. I mean, back in, I don't know what year it was, PG&E was digging up a gas line and a neighborhood blew up. So I'm pretty sure the people had to pay for that too through their monthly bills. But anyways, it's just gone crazy, I think. Maybe it might simmer down for a while until something else arises till they're gonna push us again. But anyways, all right, so next I'm going to cut up my sugar beet leaves. Okay, I'm going to spare you all the chopping up. I'm going to chop all this up, stick it in with pork meat. With onions, and I'm going to add some tomatoes to this too. So we get some nutrients in our bodies. You know, thinking about all this, it's kind of good to start growing some greens, because greens like kale and spinach and sugar beet leaves, or sugar beet greens, this holds a lot of nutrition. So when we get into something like a SHTF or something, we need to make sure that we strengthen ourselves up with some reasonably good food. Good minerals and some good vitamins found in these foods. Doesn't the beautiful green look so nice? And now I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes. And I'm going to add a cup of water. I should have said a can of water. Okay, so while this is simmering here, I've already peeled my little cute little beets. And I'm going to just kind of dice them up a little. I figured I'll just make a little yogurt salad with it. Now when I was a kid, my mom always loved salads. She would make salads at home, or if we went out, she'd always like to go to the salad bar, and she would create a nice salad, and her favorite was blue cheese dressing, and she would put sugar beets on top and mix it up together on top of her bed of greens and everything else she can find in the, and I love how the sugar beets turned the dressing pink. And ever since then, I love blue cheese, is my favorite. And when I go to a salad bar, I always add blue cheese to it. And when I mix it, I get that nice pink color, like how my mom used to like hers. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of onion. I could just eat sugar beets raw like an apple. I normally do when my husband buys them. And I'm going to add some plain Greek yogurt. Actually, it's going to be a little thick. I might need to add some water to it. Add a little salt, just for a little flavor. Give her a mix. Now if I had pepper, I would definitely put ground pepper in this salad and in my pork meat dish, but I need to put that on my list. Pepper. I think some cilantro would be good for this. Okay, I'm out of cilantro in the house, so I'm going to pick a couple of these here. It's so nice to just go to your garden and pick up some of your herbs and stuff. Okay, so I gave it a quick wash, give it a quick chop. So I have spinach, kale, romaine lettuce, arugula, radishes, Brussels sprouts. What else do I have out there? And they just barely sprouted, so it'll be a while for them to show anything. That's why I haven't done any videos of my garden. But this looks like it's just about ready for a nice snack. How does that look, friends? Doesn't that look good? Okay, friends, so the final moment. Let's dish up this concoction of mine and have a little taste. Okay, friends, so here it is. Here's a little concoction I thought I would use with my sugar beet greens. You saw how I prepared it, what it has in it. Sugar beet greens, pork meat, can of tomato, diced tomatoes, onions, and garlic and salt. And I thought, why not have a piece of sourdough bread to go along with it? I microwaved it. Okay, so let's dig into the pork meat with sugar beet dish. It smells good, but it's really hot. This is perfect for wintertime, which is almost around the corner. We had to put on the heater this morning to take a shower. And I still have my 5-gallon bucket in the shower, so it catches all that cold water as it heats up. All right, let's take a, I don't want to burn myself. Kind of tastes like spinach. Here's some pork meat. Oops, don't want to trip it. This is really good. So I have plenty in there, so that will help. This is probably going to be like lunch and dinner today and tomorrow. Now, in order for my husband to eat this, I'm going to have to put a lot of chili. Probably simmer it with a lot of chili. He won't eat anything unless it's spicy, hot, like lava. I'm not talking temperature. I'm talking about the spiciness. Okay. I love it. I should have toasted my bread before instead of microwaving it, because now my sourdough is chewy. Now let's try the sugar beet salad. I have one bunch left of sugar beet greens. I put all my sugar beets in here. They were small, so yes, I'm gonna have to till my dirt for springtime. I'll do that during the winter time when it's really soft from the rain. Okay, so sugar beet salad, lettuce, not lettuce, cilantro from the garden, onion, plain yogurt, and a little salt, pepper if I had it. Nice and crunchy. Now, I like my sugar beets raw or cooked. My husband boils his and then he fries it. And sometimes he'll have too many sugar beets and he'll leave one raw. And he'll give it to me because he knows I like it. And I also like it cooked too. The yogurt's nice and rich. Okay, friends, so I just thought that I would do a video of cooking from my garden since I harvested the sugar beets this past weekend. And they only look wilty because I had them in the fridge for a while till I was able to do this video. So here you have it, friends. My sugar beet and pork meat dish, soup. I'm not sure what to call it, but It does taste good. Okay, friends, so let me know what you're cooking from your garden this fall. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye.